Hi guys, okay, welcome back to my channel. This time I'm gonna get a little bit more personal. I had recently done a poll on Instagram on the next subject I would be talking about on my YouTube channels. So you guys chose on my dating life and kind of what it's like, my style as basically as a little person. What is it like dating as a little person, dating an average height person as a little person, dating a little person as a little person. So I'm gonna kind of break it all down for you. Where to begin? Like, this is such a weird thing for me to talk about because I just don't talk about it. But I've gotten so many other messages from so many other followers and just people around the world who have experienced the same thing as I do. Okay, so I didn't really date a lot throughout middle school and high school. Not trying to be like rude or a bitch, but I just didn't find anybody attractive in my school. It was also difficult to find an attraction towards someone or like someone when it was pretty much about 97% of the school partaking in your life and making it miserable. You know, it was really difficult to like, oh yeah, he's cute. No, he just made fun of me 2 days ago. So he threatened to kick me like a football because I was just that size. You know, it was just difficult for me to actually like one of those effers in my school. I usually dated people that were from even out of state and going to like different schools just because I did not like my town because it felt like everyone knew everyone. So everyone already knew who they thought I was, you know? People spread so many rumors at this point, like no one knew who I really was. And the rumors consisted of, oh, she has a taser and she's going to tase everybody in the school. So if you get near her, you're going to die. That was a great one. That started through middle school and continued throughout the day I graduated high school. So even if I tried to make new friends, that was not a go. So there was that one. And then throughout high school, people said I died because I fell down the stairs. First of all, I literally tripped going more up the stairs than going down the stairs. And to be honest with you, I even rarely use the stairs because I was allowed to use the elevator. So I wasn't even going down the stairs with you guys. So I don't know where that came from. So I didn't really have that many friends either because obviously literally everyone feared the 3-foot girl that had the school like it would really happen. The school allowed me to have a taser and I wasn't kicked out or anything from tasering kids. Like the rumors were just so fucking ridiculous. It was really insane. So I literally became so stressed out and have so much anxiety because of these people at my school that I was literally getting morning sickness every morning because of how scared I was. And all of these, you know, my mom took me to the doctors and everything, and all the doctors thought I was pregnant and I was having morning sickness. I'm like, look, I'm 14, I'm 15 years old. Like that, no, I don't know who you think I am as usual. This is what I'm dealing with, but that's not me. I'm not pregnant. Trust me on this. I don't even want to go near them as much as they don't want to go near me. So I literally was switched to going to homeschool, and I only went to my high school to do my physical curricular activities like my PE credits and my language courses. So I didn't even go to the school really to even like go and search for a boyfriend in high school. I was never asked to prom. I was never asked to homecoming. I was never asked to these things, but I already expected that. It's like I was cool. I was literally cool with just going with my girlfriends. I did not want to go with any of them. So high school. I'm so glad it's over. I'm so glad. But honestly, switching to go to homeschooling saved my life. Like I would not know, I probably would not have been in the best medical state or physical state or mental state if I had stayed there and let these kids destroy me. Because that's pretty much what they almost did. They literally deteriorated me from the inside out. So ever since then, I was like vowed. I'm like, I'm gonna change this whole thing around. I'm gonna get away where no one knows who the hell I am. I'm gonna go to this big city where no one is gonna know who I am. And I'm going to flourish because no one is going to know who I am. So, literally 2 weeks after graduating high school, I moved to Los Angeles and I thrived, you guys. Like, it was the weirdest thing. I thrived. Now, don't tell me how or why this happened because to this 5, 6 years later, I still don't know. But you guys reacted to me completely different than the people who have reacted to me in the town that I lived in for almost 20 years. So you guys literally weirdly adored me. And I didn't understand. I really didn't. And I was like, why are these people talking to me? Like, who are you? What are you gonna say to me now? Like what? I was like really like an angry person because of what my high school and middle school and the people in my town knew about me, or they thought they knew about me. Like, it was to the point where I would go to the grocery store with my mom and another mom or parent would come up to me and be like, oh yeah, my child knows you. You terrify her, but she knows you. And it's like, okay, what was the point of you telling me this? You literally interrupted me deciding on my cheese options for you to tell me that your child is terrified of me. My sister's wiener dog just walked in. Hi, Teeny. Oh, God. I hate that dog, too. We have a love-hate relationship. Let's see if we can see Teeny. Teeny. There's Teeny. Teeny the weenie. My sister named her. Like, do not blame me on that name. But, yeah. So, God, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about how you guys adore me. Okay, so I was just super shocked at like how you guys really treated me like a human being. Like, that's how sad it was. Like, it was to the point where I had no experience in that, where someone was literally like, hi, how are you? How's your day? And they would continue walking on, and I'm like, that was nice. That was weirdly nice for someone to say to me. Like, what? Like, why are you talking to me? Like, what do you need? What do you want? You know? And I had to like form into this like pleasant like person. And it was weird because I was just never treated like a person. I was never treated like a human being, besides, you know, from my family and my parents and, you know, the 3 friends that I had who have actually, it's my 20-year anniversary with them, so we're gonna be celebrating. But it was just at that point where I'm like, okay, you guys, like, this is a new revolution for me. I can literally change how I can be and how I want to be perceived. I don't have to be this angry person. I don't have to be mad at the world. I don't have to be, you know, always on fucking guard on who's gonna make fun of me and who's taking pictures of me and who's taking a video. Although I still have to deal with that, at least I'm like, okay, maybe it's 75% because they know me, or like they're actually talking, whispering about me because, wow, they actually think I'm cute. Like, that's a new thing. Like, men actually think I'm cute? You find me attractive? Okay. So after I discovered that I'm attractive, the game was on. Like, it was a weird thing. I was going out to clubs because I was 18 at the time, and I went to West Hollywood, and I would go to the clubs that were 18 and up, and I would go with friends who were so confident in me, who saw confidence, like, bitch, you a bad bitch too. Why aren't you going up dancing like them? You know, like, you're just like them. What are you doing? And they were really hyping me up and encouraging me to be this person who I was comfortable with being and confident. You know, they already saw that I could be confident because of what I had. I had no idea what I had until people were really starting to point it out to me. And I'm like, I had all this all along and I didn't even realize. So now that I realize, I was like, okay, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. And then I got into the dating scene. Now, I still have to watch out for, you know, you men. I still have to deal with the fetishes all the time. Like, you guys have the weirdest fetishes. Like, about feet, about little people's feet, and, like, about little people's hands. And, like, you guys want to have sex because it's, like, I'm a child. So isn't that, like, pedophilia for you? Like, and then you guys think it's pedophilia for me to have sex with other people? And then dating, like holding each other's hand in public, Like, I don't even do that because I understand how uncomfortable it makes the man feel, because it looks like you're holding hands with a child. Like, it looks like I'm your child. And it's like, I have to avoid things, like, when I go out in public, about doing certain things, about certain PDA out in public. And it's to the fact that I don't even like doing PDA because I have to deal with your guys as a backlash. Like, I have to deal with the comments that you put towards the person that I'm with and me. I can take it, obviously, because I've been doing this for so long, and I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life, is fighting you guys off all the time. This poor man next to me, he don't even know what the real game is about, and he's getting it from every end. So that's not fair. So I have to go to lengths and sacrifice things of my own happiness, of what I would like to do with my man in public, because you guys don't approve. You guys have something to say. You guys always have to point it out. Like, we don't freaking know. Like, we don't freaking see it. Like, you don't think we freaking thought of it. You know? Irritating. Irritating beyond belief is the length that I have to go, is the length that he has to go, that my friends have to go. Sometimes it's like, it's not even worth it to me. And it's like, I have to deal with, then he doesn't want to introduce me to his friends because he doesn't know what to say, and he doesn't know what his friends are going to say, and they're going to make the jokes about how, she can suck your dick standing up, Like, y'all men have so many issues. Like, so many issues. It's beyond my control, obviously, but it's to the point where you can't even let your friend be happy and live happily with someone that he cares about. And because he could stop, even though it's horrible that friends can influence like this, he would think of everything that you just said to him and be like, right, why am I dealing with? Don't think I haven't gotten that before, or else I wouldn't be saying it. So we have to worry about that. Us, as those that are the different ones, the disabled, the little people, the one who has who's an amputee, the one who's in the wheelchair, the one who has a different brain function, anything else, even the one who has freaking depression. We have to think of everything before you do. I have to be at least 10 steps ahead, or I'm going to fail, because you are not going to be educated on how this needs to go and what to expect. You know, the men always say, oh yeah, no, no one's going to tell me who to love. No one's going to tell me how I want to be with my wife. And trust me, they do. They all have the influence, because I've been through it. Now, you guys, I get a lot of comments, I would be proud to show you off. I would be proud to have you. Any man is stupid not to have you. I know this, not to be conceited, but I know this. I know I deserve all those things. I deserve a man to be proud to show me out to the world. I deserve a man to just be proud to have me. I should have a man that should be ecstatic that I am in his life, and vice versa. But I don't. That's the harsh reality, is that I don't. I have not found someone who has the balls to be with me. And although I know that those statements coming from those men may or may not be real, I'm sure some man in the DMs would be proud to have me and all this and that. But it's more than that as well. Like, I don't want just someone proud to have me. I want someone who is willing to work with me, who's willing to grow. Because if, you guys are so in love with the idea of us and being in your life, but really, you guys are so happy with experimenting with us. Now, take that into a little consideration and kind of break it down of what I just said. You guys love the idea of being with us. You guys don't want the full commitment. You guys love to experiment with us sexually all the time. Trust me, I've gotten a few of you guys as well. But it's the fact that you guys are so disgusting about it. Like, you guys always have to think, well, how do you have sex? Do you think my vagina is in my armpit? How do you think I have sex? Like, it's just the questions you guys, like, it's just the questions you guys ask. It literally just makes my eye twitch just a little bit because it's so stupid. It's so stupid that I have to ask you, are you okay? Do you want to have sex with me? Is that why you're asking me while I'm having coffee with my girlfriend and you're just walking by on the street, which has happened? Do you want to have sex with me? No? Okay, then why are you asking? Are you going to die if I can't tell you this answer? Then why are you asking? Unless you want to be part of this equation, no. You do not get to know that from a woman. That's rude and pervish and disgusting and invasive, and it's completely unnecessary. Now, I'm not saying I haven't had any successful, relationships and partnerships. I definitely have. Obviously, they ended, so shit did go down, but it's like I can say that there are good ones, I'm not going to object to that. Those who aren't scared to kiss me in public, those who aren't scared to be walking down with me in the street, those who aren't scared to even just hold my hand while we're sitting down, and we're going out to eat. Like, I have encountered great partnerships. Absolutely. And that's what keeps me going. I'm like, okay, there's hope in the world. Like, okay, it may not be him because he got shit going on and he's not ready for it. Cool. Like, oh, okay, he's moving. That's fine. Cool. And it's like, all right. But at least, like, I know that there's people who have those qualities that I'm looking for. Like, I'm not giving up. I'm definitely taking my break right now, but I'm definitely not giving up. But it's definitely a lot more exhausting dating as me because I just have to think 10 steps ahead. Always, and it's kind of exhausting. And then unless the man wants to make it easier on me and he just doesn't care about any of those things, I would have a lot of relief lifted off me. It takes a lot out of me to date me and it takes a lot out of you to date me, and I completely understand that. And it's something that I shouldn't have to say. I shouldn't have, I understand it's exhausting. I understand it's exhausting going out with me. I'm exhausted going out with me. Why would I want you to feel that way? I'm not, and it's like, also, I'm that selfish person. Like, I'm not going to make you feel what I have to feel. If I could prevent that, then I will. You don't have to go out with me. Why don't we just order in today? We don't have to go walking around the marina today. Why don't we just stay and watch movies? Because I just know it's going to be easier without someone saying some shit, about some kids saying some shit, someone pointing out something, someone coming up to ask us a question. Like, it's a lot, and it takes a toll. And it takes a toll on the relationship. I've had most of my relationships ended because it was me, and it was my lifestyle, and it wasn't anything that I could do because this is my life. If I could change it, I could, but I can't. And a lot of the times, us as little people, we feel helpless in that state because it's like, okay, no one at this point is going to accept me. No one at this point is going to love me for me. I'm never going to be the average size woman. I'm never going to be able to compare to her. Like, those are the things that always go through our head, no matter what, because no matter what, we haven't seen ourselves being beauticized out in the world. And I'm going to say that it's a word, beauty-sized. Yeah. Like, it's very rare where a little person can look at another little person and be like, oh, wow, she looks good. I feel sexy too. Like, this is why I do what I do. I want you little people to feel happy and confident in your bodies, regardless of the freaking shape, regardless if a man says that he loves it or not, regardless of you feeling that yourself. I want you to know, like, I'm here so you can see it. Like, it's being done. I feel confident in my body. I know what I got. I know what I got from my mama. I know what I got from my daddy. I'm Gucci, and I want someone to say, I know what I got. I'm good. Until a man wants to come and show me what, I'm good. I'm sitting here calm. I'm sitting here doing me. I'm sitting here working on myself. I'm okay. And yes, sometimes that shit gets lonely. I'm not gonna lie, of course. But, I'd rather be lonely and happy with myself than feel completely destroyed on the inside by what a man may have said or did to me. And I went through a lot of therapy and a lot of self-discovering and love again because of how much this man didn't want to be with me and how much this man cheated on me, how much this man talked to other girls behind my back, how much this man really just didn't give a shit but was still in the relationship. And I was like, okay, he loves me, he's with me, at least he's with me, he's okay, you know, everything's okay because he's still with me, he hasn't broken up with me yet. Don't ever do that to yourself. Don't ever do that to yourself. Not worth it. It was completely not worth what I had to do to recover. It was completely not worth it. But I learned what I shouldn't do in the next relationship. For sure. You need to communicate. I depend on communication to make sure that everything is still flowing okay. You know, and you men have the issue of communication. And it's like, okay, what do you want me to do? You didn't communicate to me that you were upset about something. And it's just, you know. But I am super happy with being single. I am super happy with building my business and focusing on myself. So my dating relationships have been rocky until I find that one person who's really willing to commit to me and everything that I do. I feel like what's difficult in this time and age at this point, these people will do so much petty shit, and in the end it's literally destroyed. Not everything needs to be put online, you know, and I had to learn that. Like, why isn't he sharing me? Why isn't he taking pictures and showing me off to the world like all these other girlfriends, boyfriends are doing and shit like that? Like, I was furious, and I had to learn, like, okay, some people are literally just not about putting their business out there as much as I have to for my job. And it's like, okay, I should learn that too, you know. And if it's something that needs to be, if I want to date behind closed doors, I will make sure to it that I will be dating behind closed doors. So it's something that I had to learn and take a step back of, also in the social media mind. A lot of us are always concerned, like, he's always posting her. You know, why isn't he doing that for me? Why isn't he loving on me like that? Like, why does she get to dress, you know, they're dressing all cute and matchy. Like, I wanted to, you know, like, it was like, it's annoying. This generation is annoying. Like, why can't we just have the relationship anymore? Why do we have to post about it? Why do we have to post that I'm with this person? Like, it's not something that always needs to be shot and brought out to light of the whole fucking social media. You know, we all deserve our private moments, and that's why it's also difficult, like, to date as a person in this influencer social media world. Like, I'm on it all the time, and a lot of men don't even like to be on it and show their face unless you're in the industry. And I have to understand that. I have to reverse my mind. Okay, it's not me. He just doesn't want the attention. He's cool with just it being us, and it's not because he doesn't want to show me off, because he does. So I've also had to learn, you know, from the social media and my own insecurities that I had to overcome. I'm still overcoming a lot of insecurities, comparing myself to those who are average. So it's something that I train myself every single day, that I am so beyond individually beautiful. No one can be me. Absolutely no one can be me. No one looks like me. No one talks like me. No one acts like me. No one has the confidence that I do. And I have to keep reminding myself, I am this individual person. I have so many qualities that so many other people can't offer. That, you know, like, that's how I need to boost myself up. I deserve to have that confidence. I deserve to feel like, yes, I will stand next to her and you can choose between the two of us. And I know, A, it's probably because I'm small that you're not going to pick me, or B, because you have your own insecurities and you're intimidated by me and you don't want your peers to see that you actually picked the little person, or C, you actually like me and you pick me over the average. Those are always the things, the three. You know, I wouldn't want to be put next to an average height person and be like, well, which one? Don't compare me to her. Don't compare me to nobody, because I'm not average. I'm not saying that as an evil thing to say about, I'm saying that as average height. I'm not saying that you're just an average bitch, but you're just average height. And there's nothing to compare me to you, except that we're literally people. So I don't walk like you. I can't walk like you. I physically cannot walk like you. I physically do not look like you. So why are you comparing? So that's my little rant. I'm saying that before you date, Teeny, your nails are like the loudest thing on this hardwood floor. So anyways, like I was saying, I feel like before you even, as little people, this is my advice to you. Before you start dating, before you start thinking and comparing yourself to the other woman, please understand that no one is out there like you. No one can be compared to you. We are so individually gifted. It's insane, but you have to tap into it. You have to recognize it. And once you recognize it, you're going to thrive. And the men are going to see that confidence boost off of you. They're going to be like, oh, hey, little mama, okay. Trust me, I get that all the time. And it's like, yes, you see me. Do you see me? Because look at me shine. Look at me thrive. That's what I really want you guys to take from it. I want you guys to see that regardless, we are dateable. We can date. We are dateable. Men do like us. I've seen successful relationships. And yes, it's probably going to take time. Some of us aren't as lucky as finding high school sweethearts, my sister. But it's something that I don't work towards every day, but I work on definitely loving myself more so other people can really recognize that with myself. You know, my man could be in Italy sipping on wine, making pasta for me right now, and he don't even know it. And I'm cool with going to Italy and trying to discover where he at. You know, like I have no problem going and exploring, but it's just something where I'm right now super working on myself, super busy working on my own brand and getting things together for this next year and building myself. I am in no way, shape, or form to even be thinking about a relationship because I have so much that was taken away from me in the past couple of years that I deserve to give myself everything. All of me, all of my attention, all of my love, all of my thriveness, all of my exception, all of it. So those that are thinking or even just going through your mind about dating a little person, or those that are, you know, different from you, those who are an amputee, those who are in a wheelchair, those who are deaf, those who are blind, you know, like it's okay. And thankfully this world is becoming a lot more accepting. Praise Jesus. And I wouldn't take anything so harshly from your friends. You know, your friends are going to always give you a hard time, especially you men. I understand that. I'm the one that I'm so proud to have her. Look at her eyes, look at her skin, look at her face, look at the confidence in her walk. Look at the way that she orders her food. It's brilliant, it's gorgeous. I want, you know, you need to have the balls to say that. You guys need to have that manship and being like, I can date whoever I want and you guys aren't gonna say nothing because look at my girl go. Look at my girl thrive. Hey, you wanna come to her fashion show next week? Because that's what my girl's doing. Hey, you wanna come to this event? Because that's what my girl gonna be at. You know, like that's what needs to be said by you men. Regardless, you know, you guys need to be a lot more open-minded to a lot more things and a lot more people because we have a lot to give. We have a lot to offer, but you need to be worth that. You need to show the loyalty as well. We need to see that you are here to stay and you're not going to give up because one little person said something to you. You know, it's also like it gets annoying, like, okay, toughen up, like that's society. I have to remember that I have the thick skin and I don't care what a lot of people say, but I do take in consideration of you men and what you have to go through. And I'm not apologizing for it because it's your choice of what you want to partake in, but I understand. Just know that. And yeah. Okay. So that was my little rant on dating. You guys got to see my little world and experience in the dating world. You really get to see how us little people are treated, and it's not fair or equal in every freaking way. And I'm just here to educate. I'm here so you guys can learn how to treat someone as a human being, as a normal human being. And I don't understand why I have to say that in 2020. Treat someone how you want to be treated. Treat someone as a normal human being. Okay? Is it so hard? But yeah, if you guys have any questions besides how do you have sex, you can refer back to this video. But if you have any other questions that are actually normal questions, go ahead and comment below. I was a little dramatic. I was a little angry in this video. I'm not going to front, but that's how passionate I am about this subject. I'm not just talking out of my ass. I have had thousands of messages come in about this subject, about people experiencing the same thing as me, even just dealing with high school and all of the drama that comes with it, and just having and learning how to thrive confidently as yourself. You know, you guys can do it. We are freaking gorgeous. We're freaking hot, and we deserve to have the same treatment. I'm super excited about the future, and I'm excited about just being in the now. I'm excited with everything new that's coming up with what I'm doing and the projects that I'm working on. And at this point, I just don't need a distraction. But I never say it's always nice to have fun, though, you know? So, okay. So I hope you guys liked that video. And I hope you guys comment, like, and subscribe below. I really appreciate you guys just hearing me out about this. It was super vulnerable for me to talk about, and I usually don't even like talking about these things because, like, why? It's just super uncomfortable for me. So this was difficult, and I wanted to do this for you guys because I've just gotten a lot more responses, and kids need to hear that everything is going to be okay and to not revolve your life around a man. You know, like, just be you, confidently learn that, and the right man will be attracted and come. You know, like, that's it. That's just where I'm at. So I love you guys, and be kind, be confident, and just be you.